And the living room becomes the bedroom. Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Now, it's kind of late at night because I've been building basically all day, but I'm gonna try to zoom in on something for you right here. It's in the upper right corner of my screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that, I think, is Kevin the Thruster Monster. So, I don't know if we're gonna save him in some kind of later episode, but I definitely want him to get down there because there's just some weird white patch in the sky, and once I move my camera, as you can see, he kind of, he falls out of view, so I guess it has something to do with the FOV, but still, something has, begun to look a bit more interesting up here by the sky elevator, and I will gladly show you what that is. So let's just hop on into the elevator and go into the rail cart up here and show you guys what I've been building. And a little modification here that I just did is to put on more wheels on the back of this thing, or below the beam here, and at the same time crank up the engines because someone told me to do that, and I'm hoping that these new wheels will keep us in place instead of making us bounce around so much, because that's what I was having trouble with when the motors became too fast. And, it seems to be pretty good, actually. It doesn't seem to bounce around as much. I may actually do a bit more correct version, but, for now, I guess this is gonna do. Another little thing that you guys should probably know if you ever visit this site is there's a warning for falling objects, and they happen all the time. During the process of building stuff up there, I was dropping like stuff everywhere, and I mean, anyone who would have been on the ground, that would have been a death hazard. So thank God I got up those signs, because otherwise people would be completely unaware. And also here, this is something that I have done a lot of in terms of building that. I fell down like multiple times, so this is the last beam standing, which is kind of a monument at this point. I'm gonna remove it at some point, but yeah, that's just what that is. A little modification to the elevator here, where I have put on metal up here, and I will tell you why once we get into the actual elevator, because that is a bit more heavier than wood, I believe. As you can tell on the front, I have two fences, and on the side I have 4, and also on the back I have 4, so there's a bit of a weight shift in a way, which was causing the elevator to, kind of work a little bit weird. So I'm gonna try to, put on this metal here like I just did before basically recording, and see if it does anything to the weight. And there was also new additions in terms of seats, which is something that you guys suggested. So I have hooked this switch up to the main seat here, so all I gotta do is basically just this, and I've also added some suspension on the top. So once we get up here, first of all, it's kind of slow. I can fix that with more stuff, and I'll show you how in just a second, very easily in just a second. But here we go. It seems to me that it's kind of slowing down a lot, and sometimes it's almost stopping within the air, just like a dead stop. Maybe now? Maybe. Now it seems to be able to fit in just fine. Whoa, there we go. So the camera got a bit weird. This is the start of my sky base. Someone asked me to do a sky base, and here's a really cool trick actually. If you have these motors on that are keeping you up, then all you do is click this and click that, and we will now stay within the air. So that is kind of a save switch. Also, I need to remove these 2 blocks, but that is a save switch, just like the elevator in the, ground base. So open up here, and welcome to the first part of the base. This is going to be a little sort of showcasing of it, I guess. So here, first off, is the maintenance way, kind of, in a way. So all you can do from here is basically edit the values of this controller, but still, it's enough. Like, you need this safety because I was falling down multiple times, allowing me to also build a fuck ton of old Minecraft style poles. I believe we can see one here through the ground, and I really got tired of doing that. Here is the idea for having a sort of a staircase going down from a helicopter pad up there that you guys saw, and the helicopter pad is sort of for future vehicles. Also, I learned that I can jump super far if I just I'm careful and don't fall down. Actually, I don't want to do that in this episode, so I should probably stop doing this. But yeah, that is sort of unfinished for now, and in here we have the maintenance guy's office, I believe. This is sort of it, and I have built it as cozy as I can with a little wooden desk, a toilet to sit on, so you also have a bathroom at the same time, some wiring going out there just for cosmetics, and also a ventilation grid, I guess? A ventilation vent? I don't know what to call it. And if we just go into the first person view, you can see when someone is coming up in the elevator and at the same time entering the maintenance hall or whatever, the maintenance bridge. I'm gonna call it a maintenance bridge. And this switch right here, I have placed it like this because then you can open and close it from the inside and the outside too. And I wanted this to look like the controller there who is controlling the door is also being powered, and the door is being powered so that these wires are going over here, which are then going out here, which are then going to the door. So I want that kind of cosmetic feel to it, I guess. And before I move on to this, I want to go down to ground level again because you have to see what happens when we try to maintenance the elevator, or maintain the elevator, not maintenance the elevator. And also, if you need to go down, then you obviously have to have your motors on so that you are not falling down. And once you deactivate this, you are basically hanging in free air, powered by thrusters, so you don't fall down. Then you sit in your chair, wait for everyone to get ready, and all of a sudden, I can just try to zoom out a little bit, and the camera gets really weird because of everything that's, well, in front of the camera in terms of the small blocks in there. So once I hit one, all we do is fall down. And once again, because I think this is a weight shift with a problem in the elevator, is because that maybe sometimes it even slows down when it's going downwards, which is a big mystery to me. But then again, the game also got updated. And we are down on ground level again. So I mentioned that the game got updated, which include these 4 heads here in a way, which is robot heads. And it says in the description that the functionality of it is pretty much busted, but that there is some kind of sound mechanism that you can still use. So what you would do is take a little switch and then hook this up to all 4, so that once you do that, I hope that I have calibrated my game sound correctly for this. I believe you can hear that, and that's, well, that's sort of a music system in a way, and it says in the description, I can just try to go in here, yeah, Creative Mechanics can probably find a way to make music with this. But now I can show you the maintenance hatch right here, and this is really good because I can crawl in here and there's just enough space, so in case I want to fiddle around with some more speed on this elevator here, which I'm not going to do right now, but I may do that in later episodes, maybe because the travel problems are making it too heavy, but the ease in going in here and simply being able to place it upside down and have it fit perfectly is amazing. So that kind of maintenance area is really, really important, and now we finally have it. It's just a little door, a little hatch here powered by this switch and controller, so there's not really much to it. You see that? It kind of stops a little bit and then it goes up again, so I'm not too sure what's up with that. It kind of happened right after I added all the seats in here, and I'm not too sure why. Alright, lock in place, camera got weird, that's perfect. And now we are here. So when we're here, we can safely, once again, do that. Activate the safety switch and then kill the thrusters. Alrighty, so let's get into the main attraction, which is the house up here. And this is sort of the beginning for it, so don't expect much, please. But here it is. This is my house in the way that I'm still sort of trying to make a home. And here is the living room. So this contains something special in a way, and there are 2 controllers out here, which is the maintenance area for the functionality of the house. And I still haven't quite made this completely, but I've been building all day and I've tried out different ideas that really didn't work, so I've lost a lot of time, but I have found something amazing that I'm gonna do, and it is this. Check that out. That is amazing. Oh, I'm super excited about that. So all I gotta do is basically delete these test cubes, and I can build a whole other section of the house right below it. And if you can't tell, I'm trying to make a little bedroom here, so that is basically the other part of the house. And I like the fact that I can just build it directly underneath. So a little flower there, and that should pretty much, you know what, that can also just face the other way. There we go. And I have this random idea that maybe I should build a little sink here so that we have just something to take a drink of water from in the night or whatever. So let's see how this fits whenever we flip it. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm gonna drag a whole bunch of plants down here so that I may also have something else in here besides just, well, materials. I don't really know if that plant was misplaced. Maybe over there. Maybe actually a bit more away, just so we can spread it out a little bit. How the hell? No, that's not gonna work. And I'm hoping the leaves of that plant is not going to just bust into the wood. And it looks like it doesn't, so it actually clips through, which is sort of what I was hoping for this. And I believe that we can also just delete that. So there's my sink, there is my plant, and here is my bed with a little table, basically. I don't know if I should maybe do like a separate bathroom here, or maybe actually have some kind of roof to sort of fold over once I hit the switch. So we go from bedroom to living room. And this is, I mean, I love this freaking design already, and it maybe still be very primitive and all that stuff, so there's not really much to the sky base, but thank you very much for this suggestion so that I can actually build it. And if there's anything, this is basically also the purpose of the video. What would you guys like to see on this sky base here? I'm open for all the ideas in the world, even the wacky ones and even all the small silly ones, just to have it there as a reference maybe, or anything. So please bombard me with ideas, as many as you can, because this is going to be awesome. Maybe I think I can even just, well, make a little improvement there. Nope, not better, not better, way better. And the living room becomes the bedroom. Actually, I think that we can just kind of showcase it a little bit. So if I go in here with 360 and then that 360 and then that 360 and I put it all the way down, then how about that? What is okay, that is already tumbling on its own. So let's see here. Yeah, that's just the showcase of the actual transforming house. But guys, this was sort of the beginning of my sky base. I will most likely close this section off with another transformation so that we can use this as kind of a terrace. And of course, I also have the little duckies here and some other plants here just to keep us company so that it doesn't look as dull and as square and as blocky as it, well, otherwise would. So yeah, maybe a transformation with a roof that can actually clap over this once we hit the bedroom here with only one full rotation. And maybe I should also flesh out the bedroom a little bit more too. So I'm gonna reset these, and there we go. So they are now reset. And slow, I actually think that we can just go fast. So I'm really loving this whole idea of just the transforming in the middle of the frickin' house. And because it's in the sky base, it is just that much more awesome. But guys, I'm gonna have to cut it here. And this, I really love this frickin' base. Oh, I'm so excited for what this is going to turn into. I believe that we can also maybe over here in the other section of it behind this guards or technician's office make a hotel where you guys can be or whatever. Like I said, I'm open for ideas. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the transforming living room. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.